Warning, Caffeinated Conquest features adult nerds using adult language. Seriously, don't say we didn't warn you.
Previously, Kaitos Korzen revealed to you guys that the Shrine of Pelor was put there to seal a rift into the abyss. And now that the well is no longer there, through certain actions that some people may have undertaken, the rift is essentially blown wide open, hence the origin of the earthquake that you felt.
No, what kind of jackass would have done that?
Banshees.
You know what? You're absolutely right. It probably was.
So, you guys visited the Tower of Vorn, the local wizard, to try and find a way to seal the rift once and for all completely. And when you got there, you found that the wizard Vorn had been murdered, and his familiar was gone. And exploring his workshop, you found just hordes of demons and blood, and his apprentices just torn to ribbons. And eventually you fought your way to the inner sanctum, defeated the summon of demons, kicked the shit out of his familiar, and you managed to shut the portal. You now possess the information that you need to close the rift. Also, you had found the dead body of Mayor Deverin Klein, who looked like he'd been decomposing for a couple weeks now.
Did we happen to see the mayor sometime?
Yeah.
during our
Yes.
adventure?
He offered us some money to go.
He gave you the quest.
An imposter who sent us to die.
Yes.
I'll be carrying the body with me.
Can we reload in the checkpoint?
I will ritually cast Tinser's floating disc to carry the body for him.
So are you guys just gonna walk through town with a dead fucking body? Just...
Well, I mean, we'll wrap it up.
No, we'll just weaken the burning it.
We got the mayor, it's an escort.
I want to allow that just because it sounds funny. Just make like an epic deception check and everybody walks up. Mayor Klein, how are you?
Wait. You have those goggles. Let's see, if we have some goggles of night vision or something, just put them on. Look like sunglasses.
Awaken the birdies.
We're totally doing this.
Yeah. Prop him up on the floating
Just
disc.
shove the floating disc up his shirt so just kind of hanging there.
You're gonna magic hand his like strings.
It's over his body, he has his legs.
Oh, I should floating disc and then mage hand to like move him around with.
Yeah.
Now, who's got ventriloquism?
If I take that
I got a decent deception.
I do not.
I have persuasion.
That doesn't help.
I also do not have deception.
I do not.
We are
Gentlemen,
terrible liars.
the wool has been pulled over our eyes. We must bring to light the decept.
But I do have everything in stealth.
The deceit?
The deceiver! Sorry, I was trying to come up with a fancy word. It just wasn't rolling off the tongue.
You know, people say I use large words incorrectly to make myself say more photosynthesis.
No, this is what I do.
Let's just get that.
No, I got it.
I like to imagine all of our characters are just looking at you, waiting. What's he gonna say next?
What's he gonna flub next? Let's see. Next time, I thought.
Just all chin on hand, just like keep talking.
This was obviously a trap to kill us. We must now bring it back to his doorstep.
I'm gonna go.
No, I think he honestly wanted us to succeed.
I'm gonna go behind.
Well, he wanted us to
cast minor illusion to put the clock on there.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
For the clock,
Yeah. See if he notices.
that is a 24.
Passive perception.
Oh, I can't.
No. Oh, okay, I'll give you the roll since you already rolled it.
It doesn't matter.
Damn it!
So
I have
he's
advantage. No, I have advantage.
No, you don't. That's
Yes.
on.
Damn it. I have advantage on perception rolls.
So as he's talking and giving this very eloquent
Shield.
speech, you see his back begins to glow, and everybody just kind of snickers a little bit.
Did you feel something? I get these weird feelings all the time. Sometimes I feel a juvenile joke is being played on me. What is it?
It's about noon. Well, actually, what time is it?
Meh, I don't care.
It's about noon.
O'clock.
Does it do more? Just like
Well, I mean, like you just see the dragon going straight up, and you see Bob like this.
It's a glorious midday.
No, is that like my arms or the...
Yes, well, the dragon and you are the arms, and the dragon fisting you in the
I
ass.
thought the dragon, like, cloaca was at noon.
No, it's not his cloaca. It's his fist. The dragon is fisting you with a goldfish.
Dragon's fisting me. Yes.
It
Alright.
happens.
It happens.
What's so funny? I don't understand.
Nothing. It's just.
Nothing to be sore about.
Right. First at the door. Let us move.
So we're propping up this body, right?
Well, someone didn't waste a minor illusion on that.
Well, I ritually cast Tensor Floating Desk in another 10 minutes.
I'll go ahead and press the digitation to make it not smell so awful.
Yeah, I imagine that's something your character would do. So what would you like to make it smell like?
Perfume and roses.
Okay, what if the perfume already smells like roses?
Now it smells like a different kind of perfume and roses.
So you guys are actually like a weekend at Bernie's.
Fuck
The
yeah!
decomposed body of Mayor Klein.
The moment the words were said,
Okay,
it was meant to happen.
so before we walk into town, do we want to walk into town with him Weekend at Bernie style, or do we want to get him into the herbalist shop and make a plan of attack before we do this?
No, we're fucking ball to the wall, man.
Also, all it is.
I mean, I want to get some robes and a glove. Get some gloves because we don't want him.
Well, he smells nice now.
I mean, yeah, but like the body in general. Is
Yeah, he's pretty decayed. His insides are basically strewn out, and his intestines used to make a magic sigil.
I'm gonna clean myself up afterwards anyway, so I'm gonna start like stuffing them back into my body.
Just like stuffing a high harvest dyed turkey.
and then
He's like tie it in a bow.
I take out my silk dresses that I got from the Wizard's Tower and I hand it to you so you can start wrapping it in.
yeah, like put the hood up. Are you putting your goggles on them or your glasses?
Yeah, I guess I can need them right now.
Yeah,
Just
you put-
use your minor illusion on that.
This is funnier.
Well, no, I mean, so he's not like decomposed in the face.
Good
Yeah.
gods, this is
Silk
foul.
robes.
So you got minor illusion him, or just gonna...
Sometimes deception must be used against those who have been deceiving us.
Of course, not as foul as the asshole who is currently presiding as mayor.
Probably another demon.
He does seem a pretty big asshole. Asshole?
We're wrapping him in the silken robes and like putting the hood over his head with the glasses on and everything.
Well, I figure I'll rip a couple up to like go around his stomach to hold the stomach in, and then we'll like wrap up a couple on like the hood sounds like. a good idea.
We're really good at this.
So how exactly do we trick the current mayor into...
Into believing that this is the real mayor.
No,
Well, this is the real mayor, I'm assuming.
You
Yeah,
know,
that
bring him
does-
out in front of the townspeople and then magically bring the cadaver out.
No, wait, if he thinks he's still alive, he can try to kill him.
But
then
he
when
doesn't think he's still alive. He probably orchestrated
Maybe.
his
I
death.
mean, you know, there's
We're gonna
magic.
weaken the Bernie
Magic
this
brings...
So I think I noticed something at the Wizard's Tower. As we were walking through, I went into the room with you where we found the goggles, right? There was a thing on the wall that there were footprints going up into. Now, the footprints that were going up were small and womanish. And
Well,
the
I mean-
footprints walking away looked like whatever he picked up from that dais that he'd been working on, that was transformation magic of some sort. Looks like he transformed himself. So whoever broke in there got the transformation ring and transferred into the mayor. So he knows he's dead. So
Because I like when people remember my shit, you get inspiration for it.
Well, it was just a few minutes ago, Charlie.
Clearly.
So we're all wearing different clothes.
I mean, we got a shower at some point, Adam.
some more than others.
We can just put your fragrance or fragrance on us.
So I mean,
Not like that life spray commercials.
he wouldn't try to kill him because he already knows he's dead. The body just proves that he is not him.
But he doesn't know that we don't have a super powerful character who can bring back the dead.
I can pretend to be a cleric.
Unless, can they not do that in this world?
What?
Bring back the dead.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. There's not a finality in D&D.
We just have to gather the Dragon Balls.
I
And we have one
I just see Sir Goldfist over there, like carving off the balls of his.
What? We don't need the dragon's balls?
He might have the dragon's balls.
Hey, make your own wishes come true. Alright, so
What kind of alchemical properties do the dragon's balls have?
aphrodisiac.
Sure. They are exquisite for fertility.
Well, I would
Rudimentary electroplating.
You know, like in that movie 10,000 BC.
What?
Or am I thinking of Apocalypto?
Apocalypto.
That one.
Jack Black.
I am Jaguar Paul.
No, that's your one.
I heard
No, I
these
never
lads,
saw that movie.
like my father and his father before him.
No, in the movie, there's this one guy who's like trying to have a baby and he can't. So every time they kill a boar, you know, they divide the piece. They give him the testicles. And like, here, this will be good for fertility. And he like stares at it, and he takes a bite, and he's just disgusted. And they go, haha, just kidding.
They were a dick to that guy.
Old school practical jokes still effective today.
Dude, I love it when I get my French to eat board.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What is the end purpose of taking the mayor in there? Obviously, to upset the people that they do
To
something
make a
about.
funny reference.
Well,
That our characters wouldn't have no right to
He would've done it first.
if we make the imposter think that this person's alive, and then he in front of everyone kills the already dead person.
Well, what I'm saying is, why would he kill him? Why would he not just accuse us of being imposters trying to?
Well, I'm saying I'm not saying we just like, hey, this is the real mayor. I'm saying like we orchestrate it as such, like you shouldn't be alive. Then he gets murdered in front of the whole town, and everyone sees.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want a short rest, you guys can also long rest if you want. I'm malleable,
I do come to want a long rest.
I do want a long rest, but
and I think
You guys want
you're
some
out of
healing
heals.
spells? I am out of heals.
Well, because it was nighttime, right? Wasn't it nighttime because we came back from the Shrine of Pelor, and then we got our money, and the earthquake happened, and then immediately we went to.
It was a new day when
No.
you guys went to go
Oh,
visit
oh.
Kaitos.
The earthquake happened, and then we got our money.
Yeah.
and then you guys messed around the flower shop in the morning, and I figured around 10:30 we kind of took off to Orange
Herbs.
because it's still daytime, so that's why he was disguised as a human.
We might not know the movie Weekend at Bernie's, but certainly we've seen the 5-act play Weekend at Sir Bernard's.
So I'm going to.
I also give these out for particularly funny jokes. I enjoyed that.
All right, so
I think you mean Fortnite at Sir
Yeah,
Bernard's.
there we go. A fortnight at Sir Bernard's.
I mean, this would be easier if we had a horse instead of a disc, because then I could mage hand him moving.
Just mage hand his legs, and we'll buddy.
I can do that.
we can make it, or we can make everyone think that he's just hammered.
So what are we doing? We're going in there, pretending the mayor's hammered, and we're like holding him up basically. And
So,
they're,
yeah,
then they're gonna be like, but the mayor's already here, and we're like, well, bro, I don't know.
And it's like, well,
Well, wait, who's this guy?
Well, you know, all mayors get drunk, you know, so it all makes sense.
real mayors get drunk.
On the one tavern that doesn't have any people in it.
On the one tavern
Gentlemen,
that has no money circulating through it.
so shall we gather our energy and rest before heading back to the town?
As much as I hate to say it, I think the paladin's right.
You're a paladin?
No, he's a rogue.
I thought he was a fetishist.
Kaitos will sort of nod and say, perhaps this would be best. I don't expect anything that happens henceforth to be easy.
Great voice in the sky just told us we should rest.
No, Kaitos said that.
This great voice in the sky said we should
He's
rest.
flying probably.
I'm right here, man.
He's probably flying though.
We will settle down inside the tower before taking off, I take it?
Good paladin, your compatriots concern me.
Wait, you're a paladin?
Well, he's still camouflaged, or what's it called? No, you're still dressed up.
How many
Worry
charges does the wand of magic missiles get back?
1d6 plus 1 at dawn.
1d6 plus 6? Oh, I don't even
Plus
need to
one.
roll it. I'll only use 2 uses.
Okay.
Alright.
So everybody's gonna have a long rest. Are you guys just gonna like chill? You could use the apprentice's room.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, there's only 4 beds, so somebody's gonna be snuggling. Kairos is a tough guy. He'll sort of like.
I'll sleep in the wizard's main room.
Your character would not.
Oh no way, he died in there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of blood in there.
Yeah,
I have prestidigitation.
Okay, wait.
Minor illusion.
Is the blood only superficial? Like, did it soak through into the mattress?
It's everywhere.
Did it soak through into the
Well,
mattress?
this
Probably
This was months ago. It should be dry by now.
1 month ago. But yeah, it's dry. It still looks like a fucking abattoir.
Still pretty crusty though.
Fucking, I'll sleep in there then.
Okay.
Oh,
So you basically have this huge 4-post double bed, and you just like curl up with the dead body, or like what
Oh
happens?
yeah, we play night crawlers.
No, I imagine he just moved them all, and he gets up in the morning like, oh no,
You only wanted a hug pillow.
it's like, not a wet dream again.
You're not gonna sleep inside of him like a tauntaun?
These are the hug pillow.
He's your Dakimakuta.
I want a tauntaun documentary.
That you can sleep inside of.
So we rest.
We
wake up.
All right, so you guys, you basically rest for the night.
Who's snuggled up with who though? That's important.
No, I'm taking bed. I figured the monk is used to
I used
poor
to
meager
There's
condition
4
being
beds
so
and
poor.
the wizard bed. I'm sleeping on the
So
bed.
yeah,
There's 4 beds.
I'm going for the cleanest bed.
yeah.
So it's probably one of the apprentice's bunks.
I'm going for the next.
I will
cleanest
prop
bed.
myself up against a wall with my shield and hammer.
Then I will go pull the extra bed that he's not using and double up.
That sounds awesome.
I clean my bed using prestidigitation.
Okay. So yeah, you guys absolutely rest up. Full hit points, full spell slots.
I will then, when I wake up, recast minor illusion to let everybody know it is.
Wait, no! Use it on the body.
So if it was noon when you guys went to sleep, it's probably 8 at night.
And then I will tensor floating disc to ritual cast it.
Good news is
By
no one
10.
can sneak up on us at when we're sleeping, because nothing happens during the day, and we sit through it.
And then how many? Because
The bandits are gonna come like, oh god, they're awake. It's like, gotcha.
Nobody knows we went to the tower, right? I'm assuming everybody just thinks we just fucked off, basically.
More or less.
I think the herbalist knew though, but
Well, other than the herbalist.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But she was on our side.
As long as she's not a gossip.
She didn't seem.
Well, we should hope not, considering what we're gonna do to her.
Whoa! Whoa!
I thought you wanted
And
everybody.
I thought you were the one against the waterboarding.
Okay, no, not that.
So of the people we can trust, what of the temple? I was advised not to go.
Yeah, we should go stuff.
I see
I
no-
get a really weird vibe about the temple. I went in there momentarily just to kind of
We should investigate.
case, if you will, just to see what the town was doing and who's in the town, and it just seemed like. Well, and then I pull out my really weird dagger. I said, "Well,
I borrowed this.
I saw the main priest as he was walking away. He dropped this on the floor." And I picked it up, and I went to go tell him, but I couldn't find him in the throng of people going towards the town hall. So I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look like an actual... I mean, I show him the really twisted... This looks like it would be used for ceremonial purposes.
Religion check?
Go ahead.
Is that 11?
Assist?
Sure. You have a Navandran background.
Oh, either one was shitty.
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
A 10.
That is all of the 17 on religion.
You, Godfrey Goldfist, know that you can't imagine why a priest of Pelor would, or any... Pretty well, I mean, it doesn't look like something a priest would just be carrying around. To you, it definitely looks like a sacrificial dagger.
Yeah, which is kind of where I was already at with it. So, I mean, that's...
Priests of Palor do not
Well,
look
the
fondly
temple
upon death.
isn't a temple of Palor. It's not consecrated. They're waiting to choose the divinity to devote to. But
What did the priest say? He was?
Divinity can go 2 ways.
I think this.
Who did the priest have you pray to?
He didn't. I actually led the prayer and kind of just made it sound good. I've spent enough time around temples to understand the words they use.
Yes, yes.
Let me see the dagger.
Perhaps an investigation is still.
I will show him the dagger.
Does it remind me of anything fiendish?
Convince me. How would you know?
Does it have horns?
I figured it's like two snakes with like
Yeah,
daggers coming out of them for the
The way you described it
naked
was
bitch.
serpent.
twisting.
And how many evil deities are serpentine that have,
It's-
fiend?
As a sacrificial dagger, there's a lot of deities it could be dedicated to. However, most of the ones that immediately come to mind are not the ones that are openly worshipped, shall we say.
So what I'm thinking is the town was used to be practicing Diabolist, right? They
Damn vampires.
caused something to happen where they burned down. I point to our associate. They burned down his house because it was bringing too much attention, and they're still using the town as a prayer rule of some sort to summon spiritual energy to raise something. Is my guess.
Should we also-
I'm pretty sure if we got a bird's eye view, it would make a pentagram.
You know,
I should also point out that the only two buildings that were well maintained was the mayor's office and the chapel, was it not, when we arrived?
yes.
Actually, only the chapel was because it was brand new. The mayor's
chapel.
office was fairly dilapidated.
No. Well, okay.
But the mayor's office, the inn, and the chapel did survive the earthquake.
Not the lumber mill.
It's still there, but it's damaged.
This temple could be housing an evil.
Well, I walked in there and I didn't get any. It's pretty bare. There's not a whole lot going on in there.
A lot of
Did
reasons.
you sense evil?
Yeah, you
Evil,
know that trick,
good.
right? Since you're not a rogue.
Evil, good. It's all the same to me.
This does not answer my question.
No, I did not sense evil. I did not feel any evil. I felt
The ass of a monk.
like it was not what it seemed it was. Are we almost to town?
Have you guys left yet?
No.
The picture is like
We're still fixing.
Yeah, I figured you guys were still like powwowing in the wizard's tower.
I'm gonna suggest we start walking as we powwow.
Well, your minor illusion on the body. Just make it look not decomposed.
It doesn't look decomposed. It's all wrapped and dressed in robes now.
At some point,
face.
Yeah, at some point, they will have to look at the face.
let's get
Well,
caught
at
though.
that point, we will stop knowing what time it is.
Now,
It's a cantrip.
just do it.
In case someone catches
Listen to
us.
the deity Shia LaBeouf and just do it.
No, I am good. I need to know
the
what
deity
time it
Shia
is.
LaBeouf, god of proactivity.
I am okay with Google being a god in this world. Shia LaBeouf, no. I mean, I like Transformers as much as the next guy.
Okay, how about an imperial lord?
How about at least a godly champion?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, that's why it's not Shia LaBeouf, it's Shia LaBeouf.
If he was a dog, he would be Shia LaBeouf.
That was bad.
You get negative inspiration. You can spin it for disadvantage. I understand what you're talking about. I kind of hate you for it, but you're right.